Hear this conversation over from what you call it. I'm gonna tell them I'm live right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, meow meow.
Yeah. You don't mind chiming in too in the conversation?
Huh?
Do you mind chiming in?
It depends what y'all talking about.
Spirituality and stuff like that.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. He said, hold up, bitch, ain't you?
Yo, what's up? What's up? Peace. Hey, appreciate it tapping in. Trying to see if we can get some more people over here. But I can tell you personally from...
Did you save my spot?
Yeah, it's saved.
At the checkpoint?
Yeah. All I had to do is open
Did you save it on the book when you write in the book?
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry. So, yeah. It's your bro Prolific. And so, like I was saying in the chat before I guess everybody started dipping on out, you talking to the cat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you, and there's a lot of people who's not willing to sit there and be honest, and because they're afraid of what the world might think, because the world right now really has a big problem with accountability and being held to a certain standard, because we traded our morals in for money and money and status. It's my girl, she up with this fucking cat. And so, let me see. Yeah, they will demonetize. Google's on the fire right now. Them and Facebook right now are being fucked off right now. I know. Let me say I'm gonna say something about this too, and this is gonna piss off a lot of people because I'm in a state where I grew up in the South, and me growing up in the 80s and the 90s, homosexuality was, we may had a gay kid, but it wasn't it's like okay, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't something like, we had one guy, what's his name? His name was Alex. I was in high school with. We knew he was gay, but nobody fucked with him. And nobody, gave a fuck either. But there's certain things like I noticed that's being perpetuated on us and our kids for us to like it. It wasn't. Like why am I like, what was the show baby we was watching?
Big Mouth?
We were watching Big Mouth. It's a cartoon on Netflix, man, and it have hormone monsters. Get it. On Netflix is gonna say TV 14 or whatever, but they know fucking kids are gonna click that shit. That's a fucking cartoon.
No,
you feel?
It's rated for adults.
Yeah, it's rated for adults, but they know kids gonna click it.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Most parents can set their account up to child.
But most parents don't do that because, like I said,
No, most parents don't do.
Shit.
Most parents do that. They set it up.
Most parents don't, because I'm gonna tell you this why. Because we do not have we have an accountability issue in this world today. People do not hold others and themselves accountable for shit. I tell a motherfucker like this: when I got married when I was 20 years old, I didn't know shit about being a husband. I did it because I didn't want to have a child out of wedlock. I didn't want to curse my child. That's a big thing I had for myself. But I lied, I cheated, done all type of stupid ass shit. We was never meant to be together in the first place, but I had to hold myself accountable for those things. I kept running from my fucking problems, and I kept bumping my head over and over and over and over, kept doing the same stupid shit over. Cause you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I wasn't holding myself accountable for being a motherfucking dumbass. You feel me? I wasn't. I was just sitting up here just going with the motherfucking motion. I was just sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, just doing some shit. You know what I mean? Not saying that she didn't do shit on herself, you know what I'm saying? But at the same motherfucking time, I had to get right within myself. And then I started having a different outlook on life. Today, and a lot of people don't have that outlook because we have replaced that with these motherfuckers. This shit here. This shit has like fucking TV. All this shit has truly replaced like our standards. And motherfuckers don't care. Like, prime example. Give us an example. Give me an example of somebody that you know that believe that what they're doing is right. Say, for the OnlyFans shit, because we about to get ready to talk about this OnlyFans shit. What's your?
I would like to say that I don't believe in what are right. I believe in what works and what don't work. And there's a lot of shit in this world that don't work for me.
Okay.
Where I don't care what people do with, because everyone's definition of right and wrong, that's their own definition.
Speak up, baby.
I am.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Can they not hear me?
I don't know. Can y'all hear her? Can y'all hear her? I don't know.
But needless to say, I don't care what people do when it comes to right or wrong. Everyone has their own definition, just like animals in the wild. All the animals have their own way of living and their own laws, their own rules, and how they go about each other. As long as they respect each other, they don't give a fuck if another animal is about to go fuck over another animal, because that ain't got shit to do with them or their animals.
Right.
So when it comes to the people in this world, they have all rights to do what they will. That's not our responsibility or our concern.
Yeah.
As long as we do right by ourselves, but that's the whole point of building your own tribe and making the corrections within your own tribe. You don't have to worry about everyone else as long as you have your protection up.
Have your protection up, and that's why I was saying about the LBGT community, that people will get mad as fuck at me. Righteous, right? A lot of people will get pissed off because they say, well, if you don't go with it, then you're a homophobe or you're a gay hater or some shit like that.
It's more of because you're speaking your own mind and your own opinion about it. They feel you're going against their. It's like no other religion. Every religion thinks they're right. And as soon as you talk against their religion, you're a Satanist. You're you're whatever.
Agnostic and shit like that.
So to me, LGBTQ, straight group, whatever group you are, it ain't no different from these occultic religions. It's a belief system.
Facts.
It's not something that you have to live by.
Facts.
It's just what people choose, and if you choose to be a part of that community, that's great.
Baby, see my lighter?
Over here on the toilet paper.
Can you throw it? Or you don't feel like moving? See, that's what you get when you got a pregnant motherfucker. And I've been doing shit all day, but she can't even pass me a lighter.
Because I got covered.
You got covered. Shit, I'm talking. That's fine. Hold on. That's the fuckery I'm talking about. Whatever.
No, stop.
Whatever.
I didn't put it there.
Whatever. The fuck out.
Yeah, I really, the LGBTQ community, it's not just them. Like,
yeah, it's not. No, I'm just saying. I'm highlighting them because they have been the ones.
Well, you also have to highlight the rich people.
I'm gonna have to get to that because they're the ones that's funding them. You see what I'm saying? Think about this. Nobody's funding, not Black Lives Matter, but black people that are struggling. Give a fuck. Listen, niggas can sit up there and say Black Lives Matter and all that bullshit. Them niggas ain't did shit for a nigga in the hood. And a motherfucker can sit up there and get mad at me and say, oh, you ain't done shit. You just been. Tell me, what? The fuck? What? You haven't. The motherfucking Democratic Party ain't never done shit for. The motherfucker get mad. Oh, you should. Listen, two wings of the same bird, two arms of the same devil. You feel me? George Soros, bro. Straight up George Soros. Said wife on point too. Yeah, like. Yeah, and people want to get mad because they was like, you talk about Hillary and all that. The motherfuckers got a whole kill list. Man, want to talk about that, huh? Her and motherfucking Bill Clinton. They don't want to run on that. They don't want to run on that. Also, people need to actually start doing your history and know why. And we was talking. I think it was Travis talking about. I had brought up about the Kanika Jenkins. You know anything about her?
I heard of her. Was that the one that got caught up in the freezers?
Yeah, that's Kanika Jekin.
It was a setup. It was a lie.
Oh yeah,
They went
upstate.
to her funeral. It wasn't their daughter or some shit.
Yeah. See, and that's what I'm saying. You have a whole fucking pedophile fucking ring in power.
I guess really what you should do is just highlight everything that does not work in this dimension if it's not a part of the natural order.
It's not.
Because it's not,
I ain't never seen two motherfuckers bump cooches and make a human.
You can highlight the LGBT community, but it's also the religions community.
Right.
Everything when it comes to different religions.
The religions were made by the Roman Catholic Church.
Yeah, I mean, LGBTQ, homosexuality has been here since day one. So you can't say though that's one of the, they're funding it. That's one of the. No, it's been here for a while. It just hasn't been given a name or a title until now, because of religions. They've demonized it, and they have their own hidden agenda as to why they enforce their religions and beliefs. And so I really feel it boils down to it's the mindset really, and how we condition and program that mindset, and our intentions behind it, our own hidden agenda. And so really.
Okay. I'm gonna give y'all some gameplay too, so while we talking.
That's fine. Just
given the exposure it has now, wife is on it. Urban Insight said you're on it. But yeah. I also listen, let me say this. My girlfriend and soon to be wife is 23 years old. I'm 33. And so we have a different upbringing, from a different age bracket. It's a lot of shit. Like, I lived differently than she did. I grew up in the hood. She grew up in a military home.
No, I grew up. What is this? Not
suburban.
I don't even know what to call it.
You was middle class.
I tried my best to hang out with like-minded people.
And so, like, we have different religious belief.
Spiritual
belief.
I don't believe in any religions.
She don't believe in religions, but like I'm spiritual, she's spiritual, but we have two different spiritual paths, right? I don't harbor on her until like, oh, she needs to go this way. She's centered. Your facts. She needs to come my way. No, I don't harbor on that, because that's one part of the thing, like with socialism, you know what I'm saying, and communism, that's the mindset of that when you trying to make a motherfucker be like you. You know what I'm saying? If she choose to come this way, she come this way. If she stay that way, I respect her and still love her equally for being who she is. And it's vice versa, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, I don't believe couples should, when you get together. I mean, you have Christians who all want to be with another Christian, Muslim, I want to be with another Muslim, or Buddhist, etc.
Yeah.
But for me, spirituality is freedom, so I shouldn't have to constrict you or limit you on anything. And I would like the same for myself, because my beliefs are far more, like you said, we grew up differently. I was raised by my ancestors, so I was brought up spiritually differently. They talked to me at a very young age, your own beliefs, they restrict my beliefs and where I stand spiritually. That's why I don't believe in any religions, because they were all man-made.
Man-made, yeah.
Anything man-made. But I do believe in things that are spiritually given to me that I feel like I learn better when I learn stuff on my own, when I take the time to teach myself stuff. And it's the same with spirituality. When I have to go to a book, I'm not going to learn and try to form myself to that religion. It's more of, what do I need to learn from this spiritually?
A broad over understanding to make yourself better.
Exactly. That's why
absolutely.
I don't mind looking into the Bible and certain stuff when it comes to the divine showing me something past what they're, saying. But do I believe in what the context is saying? Like, for what it's saying? No. Because it was man-made. It was made to trick you. It was made to make you feel like there is no hope. It was made it's made to bring you to a low vibration.
Gotcha.
But they used high vibrational words and high vibrational context and knowledge and altered it for their own agenda to bring you farther away from the truth.
Yeah.
Where to me, the truth is within you.
Absolutely. And some people, I didn't mean to cut you off, baby, I'm sorry. Some people that get mad be like, oh man, what she said was, it goes against what I believe or some shit. You know what I'm saying? and I need to chastise her, get on her. Man, no, man, I don't believe in that. That's the same way like how I really feel about what's really going on in the world. Man, I'm gonna touch on a couple topics while I hit this blunt before I get on this game, and we're gonna really get deep into some shit. And I want to talk about, like I said before, this big word is a real big word for me. It's accountability. Women, y'all gonna get mad as fuck at me because I'm finna talk about y'all. But the thing about it is, and I learned this in the 48 Laws of Power, how people get mad. What was it?
No, I sneezed.
Oh, I thought that was one.
Oh,
Here
no,
we go.
I sneezed. I let you talk before I say anything.
Oh, okay.
I want to hear some shit that you're going to say so I can correct it.
Oh, you gonna correct it? We gotta hear this.
Yeah.
Women, my black women. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. But I'm talking about my women because y'all the ones that influence the entire world. We're gonna get on this OnlyFans shit. This form of digital prostitution. You know what I mean? Sexual slavery. And then you want to say that, well, people like Meg Thee Stallion shouldn't be held accountable for perpetuating hoe shit. Bald head hoe shit. You want to call niggas fake. Let me tell you one thing about you, boo-boo. Your eyebrows ain't yours. Your eyelashes ain't yours. The wig ain't yours. That 3 centimeters of fucking makeup is not your face. Them titties, that fat transfer.
Well, what do you say about actresses then? When they
I'm finna get on them. I'm finna get on them, baby. I'm finna tap in with them. And you beta niggas who are sitting around here letting these motherfuckers do this. And then you want to be alpha niggas. You acting like you gangsters. You niggas acting like you so hard. Bitch, it's 2020. Who should be cripping and blooding right now, my nigga? For real, like who should be in 2020? COVID, bitch. You cripping and blooding. You GD all this shit. Like, make some sense to a nigga. You'll go shoot another nigga before you go shoot one of these white folks that's out here killing us. You scared to go pull a trick on them niggas, but you so quick to pull on a nigga that looks just like you. Let me tell you one thing, black boys, because that's what y'all niggas is. I've been to Afghanistan. I've been to Iraq, to Crete, UAE, and all this shit. I'm medically retired from the military. Probably the reason why I be sitting on here talking my shit and try to at least help y'all motherfuckers. First person I ever killed was a 6-year-old child. That's some shit that I live with to this day. And you know how I got medically retired? I was shot by a kid. Coincidence, huh? You motherfuckers sit up here. And you don't believe me. Baby, you see my wallet, boo boo?
I don't know where you put your stuff.
Oh. It's fine. But you motherfuckers sit up here and talk about y'all demons. And y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all allowing in y'all spirit. Or y'all thugs and shit like that. Do y'all even know what that motherfucking word thug mean? You know what the word thug and diva mean? Those are actually 2 names of 2 demons. Thug and diva. Y'all motherfuckers don't even know that y'all even worshiping spirits. Evil spirits. Y'all motherfuckers talking about, half y'all motherfuckers going to these, and I ain't saying that all of them is because we got a lot of motherfucking spiritual leaders who are in very good spaces who are talking to the right people. But some of y'all motherfuckers are talking to demons and don't even know it. Y'all don't have discernment. Y'all don't even ask for it. Y'all don't even ask, as my old lady will call the divine, I will call the most high. For discernment. Y'all don't ask for shit because y'all so prideful. staying on a low vibration, staying mad, staying despicable and vile. Y'all women, and I'm gonna back up on that. Let me tell y'all something, because I have an 11-year-old daughter that means absolutely the world to me. When she has to sit up there and ask me, like, it's kids on her bus talking about they have an OnlyFans. My daughter's in the 5th fucking grade. I'm a phenomenal father. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Ain't that right, baby?
Gang, gang.
I'ma blame y'all motherfuckers because that shit is on my motherfucking TV. On my baby radio, on her phone. And then she gotta come to me and ask me, Daddy, what about this? You have inputted that into her matrix. Now I have to put myself on guard and try to figure out how to fix this shit. It's so scary now that I'm about to get to have a son that it's motherfuckers that look like him and me that are willing to kill him because maybe he has on a nice pair of shoes or a red shirt or a blue shirt or whatever. Y'all are so conditioned to hate each other. And I was the same way too. And you know why? Because I hated myself. You talking to a recovering liar, my nigga. I can look. I don't give a fuck. Nigga can pull my record. I ain't never been to jail bone for only 3 days, but nigga, I ain't one of them niggas, man. I don't hide from my truth. Shit, my ex-wife ain't gonna probably ain't gonna have nothing good to say about me. And I got some friends that will have some good shit to say about me. And some people that might not have some good shit to say about me. But I stand on my square, my nigga. I am who I am. I don't live for the past, I live for today. And I prepare for the future. Y'all niggas need to have a standard. Y'all morality is so fucked up. These white folks gave y'all some paper, some tangible shit, but some internal shit. Some shit that money can't buy. We selling out our own people. And y'all don't give a fuck. And it's scary. Cause y'all won't even do this shit to these white folks. The niggas that hate y'all so much. You got niggas hollering, you got white boys hollering gang gang and being blood. Niggas done came and took y'all culture. But you fighting each other. See how stupid that is? If you really just sit back and think on it, cause y'all niggas don't ever sit back and think on it. Y'all just so quick to fight a nigga. Get mad at me or you ain't no real nigga. Alright.
If you think about it, that's how cancer works.
Talk to me, baby.
Yeah, that's really what I've been meditating on as well lately, is how cancer works in the body. It gets the body to attack itself, its own immune system. And so when you apply cancer to a mind, mentally, as a mindset, in that perspective, even with this COVID stuff going on, I'm seeing how people are starting to get so freaked out. We have to do this, we have to do that, and you have people being divided because of those who choose not to wear a mask, or those who don't believe in the COVID versus those who do because of what they're seeing. And so when it comes to even gang members killing each other, our own people killing each other, it's a cancer. We are attacking our own immune system. So I can't really be mad at our own people, because can you really be mad at your body and the cells for attacking itself for doing what cancer does to the body?
That's a hell of a perception.
Instead of being mad, you have to find a cure. Herbs kill all the...
So how can we cure this? How can we cure this cancer?
This is chess, not checkers. You gotta...
Absolutely.
What I was trying to get pushed out, and I don't want to say too much because this is shit that we're not supposed to talk about on camera.
Yeah.
But to start off with, we need a community, and we need to build it the same way we build our children, the same way we have children, conception, and then the development of the baby's body in the womb is the same way we have to build our communities.
Okay.
Starting with protection. We have to build our immune system. We also have to have a brain in this community. And the brain is not just one. It's it's different things. You know, multiple sources coming together as one brain to think for the body.
Okay.
We have our people that are meant to be the feet, meant to be the hands, meant to be the stomach, meant to be every different part of the body to create the body. That's why I believe the divine is not just one, it's multitudes.
Multitude.
To create this dimension and created this body. And so I've got to a point where I don't get mad at people. I get upset because I'm a female.
Real spicy.
When it comes to taking this seriously,
you said you got a like-minded sister now. She got a weird brother that smells bad.
Get upset at fans only and all that. It's a cancer.
So we have to. So it's basically the remnant. You're basically trying to say that the remnant needs to just basically survive until the cancer kills itself off.
Yes, and we do that by what we're doing here, either talking or meditating, healing ourselves, putting ourselves in balance and in order. We don't have to worry about everything else and everyone else. The brain doesn't worry about the feet. They just have a source of communication. Hey, my feet hurt. Let's sit down. The brain doesn't worry about the stomach. The stomach just communicates with the brain. You know, the brain is there to think. It's not to walk. It's not to.
Pretty cold-blooded, baby. That's pretty cold-blooded right there.
So again, I don't get mad at what people do if they choose to be LGBTQ, if they choose to have a family, if they choose to kill people. That's how this system works.
Well, this is, I guess, see, and this is how me and my baby differ. She's a water sign. I'm a fire sign, so shut up. Ain't nobody shut the fuck up. So let's fuck my shit up. Listen, I am very passionate about things when it comes down to affecting with my emotions or things that I care about. That's just me. This is me personally. I've always been like that, you know. And how can I say this? What we got going on here? Hold on. I'm just pissed off at the fact that I have to live through it. I'm a very vocal person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very vocal person. I'm a very confrontational person, let's say that. You know what I mean? That's what they would say. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. So she's like basically like, well, just let shit happen until what? The end? What the fuck? I look back at you.
No, it's not just, it's everyone, when it comes to control, everyone wants to have control over something because they have their own perception. This is how it should be. This is the natural way. This is how it has to be. But no, the more control you have over it, the more it's based off of your perspective. It's not the natural order anymore. Just like when you were it's your own magic. And so the same goes with the natural order is freedom.
Right.
Controlled.
Right.
Therefore, that's what makes it the natural order. So you let things flow. Now you have your right to protect yourself and do what you need to do to keep yourself in balance. That's the freedom you have in this evolution. With the same period of time there's force, if you don't like LGBTQ or the fans only enforcing that upon you or your people, stop trying to enforce them to do whatever. Just let them do what they do. You have all rights to stop using cell phones. You have all rights to stop going online. You have all rights to cut that completely.
Yeah. But, you know, I also have a right to fucking say something about it. Because, you know what?
No one's stopping you.
No.
Just
you know what?
pay attention to when you put out, know it's coming back at you.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you gotta be ready for war. If you gonna, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be prepared for battle, you gotta be ready for war.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
But as a
you got.
firefighter, you
Go ahead.
passionately feel, and when you passionately feel, sometimes you don't. You let your how can I say it? Sometimes you don't think, you just do, because you passionately feel. And that gets in the way of the bigger picture. That gets in the way of you doing what you're supposed to do, and you tend to allow your passionate feelings get in the way of what you're supposed to do.
What would you say? Give me an example of that.
So, like, when we got into
airstrike target mark.
Oh, you were frustrated. You dropped me off at work and we were both yelling at each other. You're like, well, fine, just take me home. Fuck it, this, that, and the other. I'm like, no, you have a doctor's appointment. You gotta get to that. Fuck how you feel. You need to go to this doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
You need to go to the doctor's appointment for your medical and your benefits and all that jazz. But because you were so upset, fuck it, I don't want to go. I'm upset. I don't want to bring that energy. No. Control your emotions. I get that you passionately feel, but you need to go do this. This is something you need to do to benefit the both of us. And so for myself, I'm like, okay, look, I don't need to have any stress before I go to work because I need to be here to take care of clients, to do my spiritual duty because it's going to benefit the both of us in the end. So that's just what I mean as an example.
Okay. Well, this is an example. I would say that you have a problem with, I'm gonna say, standing up for yourself. But let me find some other stuff out here. Where are you, bitch?
I would say because I pick and choose my battles, and I know some things I don't have to speak. I don't have to give it that energy.
Oh, that's him.
It's temporary. Regardless if I give my energy or not, it's still gonna go the way I perceive it. So in a lot of cases, I tend to be overly understanding, which is my weakness and my downfall that I'm working on.
Yeah, you definitely got that stuff.
But when it comes to standing up for myself, I have no issue with that. It's just I pick and choose when I want to do that, because sometimes I don't have to give I'm also, it's not only me making these decisions.
I'm here. Get ready.
It's also the driver that So I'm also looking at myself in balance. And so in some cases, some people are like, oh, you should have said something. No, because I know I'm not going to let them disturb my own peace.
Got it. I don't know. I just came from an era, man. You say something to me, I'm gonna get disrespectful. If I don't feel like talking back, I'm gonna bust you in your shit.
And that's how you carry it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, not saying that's right. I'm not saying that's right.
No, like I said, I don't believe you're right or wrong, so I see it as that's what works for you. Until you see that it don't work anymore, then you will adjust it. I'll
figure it out, yeah.
So that's why I don't look at wrong or right. I don't look at mistakes. They're all lessons. You gotta learn from them. How else do you grow? But we have been conditioned and programmed through religion to believe that we are in the wrong from birth. And that's where we have our downfalls a lot. And, growing up and always hating ourselves, not loving ourselves enough, and allowing people to treat us certain ways. And we have to grow from that.
And you say that we still haven't.
We have not. We are still conditioned to believe we live in sin. We are born in sin when we are not. If we come from the divine, how are we born from sin? If you were just born, how are you in sin if you didn't do anything? You were just born.
Oh, I get what you're saying, yeah. I'm talking about in the realm of sin. That's what I believe they mean by that, but I get exactly what you're saying, though.
Even still, in the realm of sin, you haven't done anything. You were just born.
She is.
And if you're learning, you can't necessarily... It's kind of like the Adam and Eve story, which I'm still trying to dissect. One thing that came across my mind is, like, God told them not to eat the forbidden fruit.
Right.
Through that God. But how can he sit there and punish them if they didn't even know wrong from right to begin with?
Right.
But until they ate the fruit. So is it because after they ate the fruit?
Well, it was told. It was no. Okay. It was told. No. It was told that Adam was instructed by God not to eat the fruit.
That's fine.
Now we got to go back to the book of Adam and Eve that predates the book of Genesis.
Yes.
So
All I'm pointing out
No.
is
Go ahead.
how can Adam even get in trouble? Yes, God told him to X, Y, and Z. But if he doesn't know wrong from right to begin with, you didn't teach him that. You just told him that. And to me, that's another programming conditioning with basic tactics that the white man would use. Tell that nigger not to do this, and if he does it, then beat him. You didn't tell him wrong from. I'll give an example. Annabelle.
Okay.
There's a part in the beginning of Antebellum where they had some new slaves come in and they were all taking cotton. And the slave master that was on his horse,
bitch.
one of them was doing something. He's like, well, you know what, damn it, why don't you just sing the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Now, slaves are going to do what they're told. So when the slave did that, he got off his horse and beat him. The other slaves that have been there, they knew don't sing. That's not speaking sarcastically. But that one slave did not know that he's doing what he is told, yet he still got punished.
Which was stupid. It didn't make any sense.
Which didn't make any sense. And so it's like, well, if you didn't instruct the slave that when you say shit like that.
What the fuck? My shoe didn't come on.
Are you listening?
Girl, you know I'm fucking listening.
When you have somebody you didn't instruct that slave about the way you run your slaves. Hey, if I say this, I'm speaking sarcastically. I need you guys to just put in more work. Now it's a form of conditioning, and I see it the same way as Adam and Eve. He did not know he was in the wrong because you just told him just don't eat from it. You didn't say why. You didn't, and it's the same how. In our communities, how we raise our kids. Do as I say and not as I do. Well, if they don't understand why you're telling them what they're doing, they're just going to do what the fuck they're going to do anyways because they don't get it. You didn't sit down and talk to them and explain it. So a lot of kids get beat or punished for not listening like a slave.
As a slave, yeah.
That's why I don't take all of these words in the Bible literally. To me, they were all made to speak metaphorically. They always have a deeper meaning to them than just for what it is.
Understand? Absolutely. We also can't just sit up here and you absolutely. God damn, they gonna get the motherfucker right here. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, and how I'm gonna get to this bitch ass motherfucker. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I can't argue with that on. I can't argue with that on at all.
Because I'm also looking at the Bible. It mentioned that there is more than one God. And so there's a lot in the Bible that I have debunked myself because it's all translated. It's been translated so many times and rewritten so many times.
Yeah, been transliterated. Yeah, been transliterated 3 times, 3-4 times.
Go to the Bible for anything. Go to the original text that it came from.
Well, we gotta. Yeah, absolutely. That's why a lot of people don't go to that.
And that's fine. It wasn't their calling to do so. That's where we're not responsible for everything.
So what would you? Oh Lord Jesus, where the fuck he come from? So what would you think that? Since you don't have a concept of wrong and right, so what do you think of murder, sexual perversion, rape, all that shit?
Everything in this dimension was made to be used freely, but also know that there's consequences to what you do. There's always going to be a cause and effect to what you do. Just like you said, you were a 6-year-old, you got shot by a kid. Now, no one's saying you were wrong or right. You didn't even know if you were wrong or right because of the entity you worked for. But there's consequences to everything, good and bad. There's good and bad.
I'm getting fucked in this shit today.
And so what you put out is what will be brought back to you.
Absolutely.
So for me,
I'm getting ass raped right now.
All that shit,
I'm gonna up some other shit.
That shit don't work for me. because that has nothing to do with why I'm here. That has nothing to do with my calling. That has nothing to do with my spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental growth. That don't work for me. But that works for other people.
That's working for whomever.
Whomever. And so all I have to do is make sure I'm balanced and protect myself, protect my tribe, protect what's correlated with me. I have no responsibility over everyone else. That I got shit to do with me. That's a whole nother body. That's all different organs they're not attached to me.
Okay. Righteous.
Sharks don't give a fuck about lions on land. They worried about themselves in the ocean and whatever is correlated to them.
Fuck. I never seen an apple fuck an orange.
But you can hybrid them. They just can't reproduce.
I ain't never seen a coyote fuck a fox.
But you can hybrid them. How do you think horses got here? Horses were made here in America. A lot of people don't know that. It's the crossbreed between an elk, a deer, and some, I forgot what the third one is.
You must forgot who your man is. You think I don't know that?
Unicorns here. Huh?
You must forgot who your man is. Think I don't know that?
No, I'm telling the people.
Oh, yeah.
We used to have unicorns and shit, but of course the white man killed all them bitches off.
Big facts. Give us some more.
But again, that is a cancer. We have a universal enemy, and because the body is so divided, and the one story that explains this, the division of our people, is the story of Asar.
What's the story of Asar, baby? Tell him.
Do you know? Have you read it?
Tell him, baby.
So it's just pretty much where, and this is also where the story of Cain and Abel comes from, where Seth set up his brother to be killed by creating a casket, his size and everything. Stuck him in a casket. Try to bury him or some shit like that. When his wife finally found the casket in a road and brought him back, Seth had it to where he divided his body and scattered it amongst the world, amongst the land. How they say black people are in all four corners of the world, that's pretty much the story of Asar.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to Egyptian and even Mesopotamian or Sumerian texts and their stories, it's not necessarily speaking
ancient Mesopotamia, baby.
In literal terms, it's speaking metaphorically. A lot of people don't understand that when it comes to the body.
Also, the word Egypt means bondage.
But the body is a people. It is not the literal body. The church is a body of people. It's not a building. The story of Asar explains what happened to our people and the enemy, not necessarily the enemy, but there was a division amongst our people. Now, when you look at Seth's character, it's not that he's a bad character. His character is important to this story, to this history. We just have to understand and apply it to our own history and story to understand why we're at where we're at. A lot of people think, oh, you worship so many different gods. It's not gods that we worship, they're principles. They're representations of the divine order and how things work. But when people are indoctrinated and stripped from their identity, their culture, and who they are, and told or enforced upon a new identity and a new religion, a new belief, then you, in the form of programming, conditioning to separate you from the divine mentality.
Absolutely.
And so, for myself,
Speak that shit.
I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in one God. I don't believe in multiple gods. I believe there is a divine, and it's a multitude of energy. It's all energy, but they all work together to create this dimension, to create us, to create. It's
wait a motherfucking minute, bitch. Yes, I'm listening, baby. I hear you. You just fucked me off with that one.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I just don't want them to get distracted.
You're not distracted, baby. Listening, baby. I'm just giving them gameplay, baby. Huh?
They don't have anything to do.
I have mastered my ADHD. Well, go ahead, my love.
Looking at the different beliefs and different religions, I still take time to study them because they still have our truth, but it's scattered like the body. And so it's up to me to find. It's kind of like you know what you look like. If you see a picture of yourself somewhere, you're going to recognize yourself. with the different religions. You sit there and read different scriptures, different prophecies, different books of different religions. You'll start to see yourself in those different religions.
Yeah.
You get to point out, oh, this correlates with me. This is me. This is, you know.
That's what I was going about when I was telling you about the Shango. I had the Shango spirit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, when I was looking up, voodoo. What is voodoo? And really, it's spiritual. It's not a religion. It's a spirit. It's a spirituality belief where it ties the Shango warrior spirit and our own magic together. And they brought it over here to fight off this cancer.
Big facts.
Again, we fight spiritually, not physically.
That's spiritual warfare.
Exactly. And that's where our people have to fight it within themselves, to find the divine within themselves, to discover who they are and know their place in this dimension, to know who they are, where they are at in this body, in the spiritual body, to do their work. Right now we have a lot of people who are part of the digestive system of the spiritual body, and they're not functioning right. And so this body is acting out.
They got indigestion in this bitch.
Exactly. The same with every other part of the spiritual body. A lot of us who are a part of the brain are now being awakened slowly, and we have to also keep in mind this is a new body that is developed. Because the old one was killed, it was murdered.
Yeah. That's the Diluvian period.
Yeah. And so
where the fuck
that's
is he
where
at?
we get our stories with the different deities.
Because it was a flood.
Yeah. And there was a body before the flood, and there's a body after the flood. That's why there's two different types of people. Or people when it comes to the foods. Still the same, we still are an extension of the same body.
Yeah.
But it's no different from how we have children. Yes, they come from us, but it's
a weaker and a different.
It's not weaker, it's an extension.
No, I'm gonna tell you why it's weaker. The human body was, before then, prior to the antediluvian period, people were known to be about 8 or 9 feet tall, naturally. Now we had a falling away period because of
You're talking about physically.
Physically,
I'm talking about spiritually.
I'm just.
You can't get physical until you deal with the spiritual.
I understand it, girl. That's a bitch. What I'm saying is, I'm talking about in the essence of everybody over there. What I'm saying is that we were the human body and how we during evolution, not evolution, but a degrading period. Physically degrading period because we had a fall from grace. And then plus we're going into, let's say, so we're breeding with the wrong people.
Yeah, that is just
a genetic modification. That's what we have.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
We're still giants spiritually.
Yeah, facts.
That's why the police kill us. That's why they're afraid of us.
Yeah, that's what our giant auras. That's what's inside of us, the energy. Yeah.
But
big fact.
When it comes to our
what you talking about, bitch?
That is just the expression of what's going on spiritually and what they're trying to make us feel and do.
That's fine. So, what would you think would be the answer?
For what?
So what's going on in society today, period?
People who are actually trying to make a change need to work on themselves. Work on yourself first. You need to learn to knowledge yourself. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically grow yourself. And then work on the extension of you. It's your body. You don't have to worry about everybody else's body. It's your body.
So what you think about these vaccinations? They're gonna try to force people with this vaccination?
They're forcing whatever they can. They've been enforcing people to work. They've been enforcing people to be slaves. They've been enforcing a whole lot of shit, and we've just been allowing it because of our mindset. Mm-hmm. It's a spiritual game.
Goddamn.
And the spiritual game plays with the mental.
Mm-hmm. That's very so. It's true. Look at you. Act like you know something.
Because I do.
Because you do. Hey. Look at you. Yeah, she on point. She know her shit. Sour Patch is sour as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not eating those no more. I have my face all fucked up.
Yeah. I said, what's your thoughts on the vaccine?
On the vaccine?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
what you mean on the vaccine?
You gotta be specific, because...
She's asking, can you be specific, please? Huh?
That's a broad question.
It is. It is. But I know...
Well, to me, that's fishing for information. I don't like that. When people ask broad questions,
to
me, they're fishing. And I'm like,
well, let me ask you this then. What do you think of? He said you answered it.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me say. What's another topic? Give me something, baby. Give me urban insight. Give me something.
I think we need to stop trying to look towards the future and start discovering our past, because that's something we don't know. The future is there's so many possibilities in the future, and I would hate for us to program ourselves to get stuck to what we feel is going to be the future, and that we have so many variations in the future. If we only took time to learn from our past and grow from it. Yes, we have people who can prophesy the future, and that's great and all, but there's so many different, it's kind of like That's So Raven, where she would see the future and still fuck up, and it ends up happening anyways. Yeah. She's trying to change it, and we tend to try and do the same, and that's where we fuck up, instead of just learning from our past and moving free flowing with it. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, but we need to be prepared regardless. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst type
shit. Okay. I like that.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Oh yeah, going on right there. Oh, my ass answered to right now. Wow.
Enemy UAV overhead.
But I know I got some shit that I'm gonna be dropping on my channel. It's gonna be dealing with the skill-based matchmaking shit and how these motherfuckers are taking our money. Okay, thoughts on ways to awaken these ones awaken our ones in our community who may be lost or aren't aware of the forces at hand.
We can plant seeds. That's why we have our music. That's why we have our entertainment, things that we do physically. But it's not our responsibility to wake them up. They were not chosen to be woken up like we were. So we can't get mad when people are ignorant and they're stuck. They're supposed to be. That's the whole point of evolving.
So leave them
you don't
alone.
have something to challenge you to spiritually grow. You will not grow. Everybody was woken up. There'd be no growth. There'd be no spiritual growth. There'd be no emotional, psychological, physical.
There gotta be a reason for them.
Exactly. Just like in order to build your own system, you have to allow your body to get sick.
So we need to get sick with this vaccination?
No. The people who choose to take the vaccination, that's what they choose.
Oh,
but
well.
we are the cells in the body that help fight that shit.
Yeah.
We make the corrections. We were given that duty. We were given that calling in this body. The body's gonna get sick regardless, if that's the natural order.
So basically, fuck them.
Fuck all of them. Worry about your own shit. Worry about your own grass.
Man, listen, we need to get ready to get this podcast started up for real. We've been talking about this shit forever now. We need to. I'm gonna see if I can get with what you call it? Trap Kitchen? Trap House Kitchen? I fucks with them real heavy and damn near watch every time. But like I was telling them, I've been the reason why I haven't been moderating like that and been on it like such is because, you know, you being pregnant now and not being well, I ain't been really tapped in on it. So Allah being the military and understanding the company is your backup, how do I feel? So Allah being in the military. How do I feel? Well, let me see, if I'm reading this right, how do I equal now? Let's say this. I was in the military. So a lot of those in the military.
Replace allowance now. So now, being in the military and understanding that the company is your backup, how do you feel? I think
How do I feel being? I felt betrayed. Like I already. Let me reflect on that. It's nothing I never really thought of. I kind of like, when I got out the military, I kind of like tried my best to erase a lot of shit out of my head. Cause unlike a lot of people, I've done some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not proud of it. I'm not thankful for serving this country. You know what I'm saying? Because of certain things I was allowed to sit on, and certain things that happened to me and people that was around me. My wife's coming to leave. Oh yeah. How do I feel about that? It kind of goes against my beliefs. Like, leave the ones that are not woke, because I have not a religious but a spiritual obligation to tell people about the Most High God and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I respect her and I understand where she may come from, because we do waste a lot of time trying to wake up people who are not meant to be woken the fuck up. We got motherfuckers who have been conditioned into being a Baptist preacher or a deacon's wife for 50, 60 years. And they don't, and you know what I'm saying? They would never understand that something could be different.
We have to work on them once we have ourselves established. Yeah. That's the last minute call. Once we can manifest our
I'm sorry, I read your question wrong. I'm a little high.
Once we can manifest our own immune system, our own protection, and have our own community that's guarded and protected, then we can start bringing in those that are lost and deprogramming them from what they've been conditioned and reprogramming them for what they are supposed to be. But that requires an environment for them to go through that process. And right now we don't have that environment, therefore we don't have the time to focus on them. We have to do our job to create that environment for ourselves to live in, for our body to live. And I'm not saying like fuck them and don't worry about it. No, just right now, fuck them. We need to focus on ourselves. We can't worry about anyone else if we're not worried about ourselves.
Absolutely.
We're going to waste a lot more time veering away from our calling, trying to help them get to where we're at when they weren't given that calling at that time. We were.
Like my boy Rick Flair say, to be the best, you gotta beat the best. So you gotta walk the walk and talk the talk, player.
But just keep in mind that we are as strong as our weakest link.
We are strong.
Never lose that. I'm not saying fuck them because they're the weak. No, we cannot. We have to keep in mind that our weakest link, we're just as strong as them, because if some shit, just like Malcolm X and how he got killed, his weakest link was the people around him.
Dick Gregory told him. Well, like the day before, or like the night of.
The morning of.
Yeah, the morning of. Yeah.
Or no, it was the night. It was the night before, because his wife and him took a plane out somewhere else, so they wouldn't get caught up.
But it show you how sick this motherfucker is, man. Like how sick our fucking whole country really is, and niggas be sitting up here like.
This is how sick our body is, and no one's taking the time to heal it, just like no one's taking the time to heal themselves. As above, so below, as within, so without. So the very thing that's going on with our people is what's going on outside of us in this outside this dimension.
Outside the dimension.
So when people aren't taking the time to heal, people are going through, they're being toxic, they're being, that's what's going on with the spiritual body. When you look at things as one, that just highlights what I stated earlier. As the brain, we ain't got to worry about what the feet doing. We just make sure we communicate with the feet. Do our job as the brain.
Come on. Facts, we need to worry about. Yeah. I think we definitely stop. Fuck this
we'll
bitch.
get the feet situated once we're in an environment for the feet to actually do what they're supposed to do.
Bitch.
But we have to understand our relationship with the divine. And that has been, they say the body, or is it Israel, I believe? Israel or
Israel's the body.
Yes, but they call it the female body for a reason. Because the male body is the divine, it's the spiritual relationship between the physical and the spiritual. And right now, us as a people and our relationship with the divine has been, we've allowed other entities to get in the way of our relationship with that.
They have.
And it's not that our relationship is, done for. It's a marriage. And a marriage is so death do we part.
I almost had that bitch.
When it comes to our people,
Yes, I did. We're lying. Yes, I did.
We have to learn how to get our relationship back with the divine. But we also have to keep in mind that everyone's mindset of the divine is different. You don't have to force people to go one way.
That hurt, didn't it?
You have to get people to understand themselves and learn themselves and use our differences to join together.
Oh my God. That's very true. Well, we got a lot of work to do.
Once we get that relationship back with the divine, that's where conception.
Back over here.
After we get that relationship back to where we.
Oh, there he is. Little cunt nugget.
Huh?
Oh, the little cunt nugget I'm about to go get.
Oh, the little brick road.
People take things so literally, and their mindsets are so corrupt. They would think, "Oh, she's talking about sex. Why is she talking about?" No, if you understand the purpose of conception is to create life.
Create life, yeah, absolutely.
And in order for us to create another life, another body, we need that relationship back with the divine. So we can continue our lineage spiritually.
Off that ground. I keep telling you, stay off that ground.
Absolutely. We just gotta be able to hold ourselves accountable, like I said, and be able to.
If we are part of the brain, we need to do our job as the brain.
As the brain, yep, absolutely.
When the baby's being developed in the womb, what's there first? The brain and the heart.
The brain and the heart, yeah.
That's what we need to work on.
Mind, body, and soul.
Once we get the brain and the heart developed, then the lungs, the immune system,
everything start getting right.
Right now, we're in a developing stage. We are still in the womb. Actually, I wouldn't even say we're still in the womb because we haven't gotten that relationship back yet. To start, it's slowly coming back because a lot of people are starting to leave religions.
Yeah.
Different types of religions.
Religion is what fucked up a lot of shit.
Religion that's an entity itself.
The word religion only means the right to act. That's all that it means. That's all that means. Control mechanism has been used for hundreds and thousands of years to control humanity.
In all actuality, if you want to sit there and point out the LGBTQ community, and it's not to attack them, but realize our relationship with the divine has been interfered with by another entity that spiritually will be the same sex as us, and it's causing us to not continue our process of continuing life. have a child naturally. Two men cannot have a child naturally. And so our relationship is with an entity that is not natural. It's not natural.
It got to be destroyed.
And so really, homosexuality, like I said, homosexuality has been here since day one, but not in this form physically. It started off mentally. Spiritually. And then tied itself to it, and then it manifested into a physical
form. Like that's what.
See it. So you can't really. Again, I don't care about the. They need to do what they got to do because that's what they're here for. That's what they are here for. We have to stay focused on why we are here.
Fact.
My only attack or my only enemy, because I put them all together as one. It's plural. People keep thinking an enemy is singular, just like people think the devil is singular.
No, he's not.
The devil is plural. It's not a person. It's a manifestation of a multitude of things. Just like the body is not just one. It's everything tied to the body that makes it the body.
Look at my little booger sugar. She be on it, boy. Why you be on it, boy? But yeah, we're gonna have a whole bunch of shit talking about soon. We have a little podcast too, but I'm definitely gonna tap in with Trap House Kitchen. And a lot of positive vibes from my job. Subscribe, blessings, love, coming newborn. Oh, it's 3 a.m. over there. What time is it? Man, where you at? Man, thank you for subscribing, y'all. I used to be playing the game, but like I said, we're gonna be having a podcast and shit. It'll be coming soon. I'm rebuilding my living room into a studio, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope. And we're gonna get a whole better camera and shit like that. And thank you for the positive vibrations for the newborn, y'all. I'm very, very excited. I haven't had a kid in 11 years. Oh, Massachusetts. Oh my God. I have never been up that way, but I would love to go. I would love to go. Would you like to go to Massachusetts?
I would like to get the fuck up out of America.
She just want to get out of America.
I get this is my land, but there's some shit going down here.
Oh, you bitch. You cunt driving whore. Hey, well, listen, y'all. You have a blessed one. Thank you for jumping in. Definitely gonna see you in the comment section on the Trap House Kitchen. And then hell yeah, always come. She is on it. One thing I love about it. Most High bless her. Woo! Most High made me a good one. But don't get it twisted though. The motherfucker worked my last nerve.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm welcome. One love, peace. Got you. In the ass. Got you. In the ass.
I might take the lead. Hold on.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh yeah? Yeah, boy. I'm telling you. She a good one. Yeah, she is the end of my yang. She is. She the balance. I'm the motherfucker that, you know. When she's like the secretary and all that, but I'm the motherfucker that when it's time to go to war, you bring me out. That's what it is. Nice. I didn't figure my place out a long time ago. I done got it. She is the end of my game.
Okay.
GG's.
You're not. On your feet, soldier.
The end of my game. She smell like cauliflower.
You like this
Huh?
Helps build your immune system.
I mean Doritos.
Trash.
Alright.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Probably play a couple more games, turn this live off and go to sleep.
Okay.
You sleeping in here still?
Oh yeah, this couch helps support my whole back. I have to keep switching sides, but
I ain't mad.
I get a lot of sleep out here.
If you want some dick, you know where I'm at.
Oh, you want pussy now? Where was this energy yesterday?
I don't know. I wouldn't give you no dick just cause you asked. No. Hell no. It don't work like that. It don't work like that.
Cool.
It don't work like that. I been having a good. Huh?
You said you weren't in the mood.
I wasn't in the mood. I ain't gonna fuck if I'm just cause your little coochie wet.
That's why I asked.
Oh,
I'm not forcing you. I've seen you you was down to talk about something.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch. This is very, I will call the police.
I was gonna call the police on you. I'm like, bro, why are you trying to rape me?
And who would they believe? My friend called me a rapist for that.
Huh?
My friend Amira, she said I'm a rapist for that.
Alright, bro.
Huh?
You ever did that to a man before?
No, but
Like a rapist.
if that's how I guess women feel.
I get it, baby. The dick good, but
Team
shit.
deathmatch.
I needed a break.
Enemy
Leave me
inbound.
alone. Pussy amazing, but shit. You know.
We're in the lead.
Sometimes niggas want to play Call of Duty.
Enemy at the bridge.
Fuck around, got an older man, nigga. Pussy ain't like how it used to be no more, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you jump behind pussy every 5 minutes, you know?
Well, I don't want it every 5 minutes.
Friendly UAV overhead. Got a personal radar drone ready for escort.
Drop that asshole.
He said, drop that asshole. Make that coochie swing. Poppin' that ass, make that coochie swing. I'm poppin' that ass, making that coochie swing.
Give me some recon now.
I'm going back to that.
Personal radar coverage.
Talk to me.
Popping that ass. About talking to the people that are lost and citizens because you don't have an environment to maintain that you program in your life. That's what the white man had manifested. They created an environment people feel and that's why it works. That's why so many of us are still Christians or whatever belief.
You know nobody has ever held them accountable for the shit they've done?
Have you ever held them accountable?
Enemy near
They
me.
don't hold themselves accountable.
I know, I'm just saying, like, nobody has ever.
They dare niggas to pretty much do
Say something. Dare you to say something.
We don't have our own proof system built in order to protect when they want to throw some shit at us. So they kill us off. It's But we have to get to a point where we have to manifest our body
Contact.
Friendly UAV overhead.
in secrecy, but it's sacred. Just like how the baby is formed in the womb. Can't nobody touch this baby because I'm protecting this baby with my body.
Cause she popped that ass and made that coochie sweat.
Straight in secrecy.
Yeah. You bitch. You bitch.
Allied cruise missile away.
Enemy at the
I'm
construction
gonna have to
site.
definitely get with Trap House because they gotta figure out how to contact you through Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, but YouTube.
Reloading.
Shit, we can. Huh? Trap House channel. That was in the comment section. Tapped in with me, fuck with me real hard, that's what's up. I was talking about some personal shit, but like I said, I didn't really have just put the pieces together. I had a lot of shit to say, you know. There's a lot of topics that, like I said, people don't want to talk on, but I'm gonna talk to you actually with Trap House Kitchen and see if we can do something. He's a real good dude, like, that's why I fuck with him heavy. And I was real happy they was able to make me a moderator. You know, I was honored. And no cap. You bitch.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy personal radar in the air.
We popping that ass and making that coochie sweet. This was I'm popping that ass. I'm making her coochie sweet.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
Almost ate it there.
Hold ahead. Friendly UAV overhead. We've got a personal radar drone ready for escort.
Popping that ass and making her coochie sweet.
Area recon requested.
Copy. Jaguar 3-0 in. Friendly UAV overhead.
Frag out.
Enemy at the bus.
You bitch.
Zero. Personal radar is bingo fuel. Recalling to base.
All good.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Team recon for this area.
We're crushing them. Stay. Copy. Jaguar 3-0 en route for personal.
Popping that ass and making that. I'm popping that ass and making
Enemy personal radar in the air.
that. Like, share, and subscribe, baby. Like, share, and subscribe, baby. Everybody, go. We out.